What's the secret that makes these guys attractive? Is it the hair? Is it the eyes? Is it the jaw? Once I finally reveal to you what makes these guys attractive, you will easily understand how to modify your own appearance in a way that guarantees to boost your appeal. So, according to science, there are 3 levels of importance when it comes to male attractiveness. Let's start with the obvious, which is symmetry. Symmetry is having the half of your face mirror the other half of your face. The rule of thirds. The 3 parts of your face are measured relatively the same. So from your hairline to your brow, from your brow to the bottom of your nose, and from the bottom of your nose to your chin are relatively the same. Now take note that symmetry is important, but not an absolute rule. In some cases, a crooked smile can add to someone's charm. In fact, absolute symmetry can make people look strange. When attractive celebrities' faces are artificially made symmetrical, they end up looking weird. So a bit of asymmetry is okay. Skin. Having clear skin is very important to attractiveness. Poor skin can be distracting from a person's face. As you can see in the picture, the transformation is immense, and clear skin is a sign of good health and therefore more attractive. Eyes. Almond-shaped eyes are the most attractive. Also, in general, you want your eyes to resemble hunter eyes instead of prey eyes. So the easiest way to differentiate between the two is imagine a wolf hunting. So when you're focused and squinting, you have hunter eyes. Prey eyes, on the other hand, are like deer in the headlights, so they're like more open. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to have hunter eyes to be more attractive, because remember, all of this has to colorate. The whole face is judged as a whole, not piece by piece. Jared Leto will probably be the best example of having prey eyes, but meanwhile, he's a very attractive man. Eye color doesn't really play a role in attractiveness. Therefore, having lighter eyes or darker eyes doesn't really give you much of an advantage. Eyebrows. The eyebrows has a significant influence on the face, most especially for men. Looking at these pictures, you can observe how the role of eyebrows on a man's face affects overall facial appearance. Thick, straight eyebrows is ideal, and a little bit of a curve is okay. The closer your eyebrows to your actual eyes is good too, which is the space between, like right here. Now again, this rule is not definite. Whole facial harmony matters. Jaw. Facial fat plays a significant role in facial structure. Men tend to have less fat in their faces than women, which is why a more angular and pronounced jaw and chin is attractive in men. And here's another thing that I learned through this research, right? I'm saving the world, guys. I'm saving the world. That a person's attractiveness highly increases through weight loss alone. It's not linear. It curves, meaning the more body fat you lose, the more attractive you get. And no, you don't have to be a fit bodybuilder to be attractive. 12 to 20% of body fat is just fine. Like for example, right now I'm at 25% of body fat, right? So I only really have to aim for 20% to be more attractive than I am now. Now, if I even want to get more attractive from there, I could aim for 15% of body fat. Now, studies suggest that 12% of body fat is the best body fat that people find attractive because it's not too fit and it's not too thin. And yes, being too fit is unattractive. Midface. Having a compact 1:1 ratio midface is the most attractive. So to do this, grab a photo of yourself and draw a line from your one eye's pupil to the other eye's pupil and copy that same line until you have a square. Now, if your upper lip touches that square or it's relatively close to it, then you have a good midface ratio. Now, if your lips is inside that square, then your midface is too compact. And if your lips is outside or too far away from that square, then your midface is too long. Face shapes. Now for men, the face shapes that are considered attractive are square and oval shaped faces. Now remember that body fat percentage affects the shape of your face. So even if you do not have a square or oval face shape, having a well-defined jaw and chin will make you attractive regardless of its shape. Lips. In general, people tend to find guys with defined lips to be the most attractive. But really, it's the placement of the lips that's most important, not generally how full the lips are, which is why this only has a medium importance. Nose. Men can carry different types of noses more than women. Bigger, angular noses are just fine. And again, it doesn't really affect the male face much. Michael Jackson would probably been fine with his original nose. If he was really insistent on changing it, maybe a slight slimming down would have been just fine. Forehead. A square, broad, angled forehead is ideal. Now, a slight receding of the hairline is acceptable, but it depends on how mature the face appears. So the younger you look, the more off-putting a receding hairline would appear. However, if your face is more mature and masculine, having a receding hairline or no hair at all is completely okay. In addition, fine lines on the forehead can be acceptable for men because maturity in men is viewed positively. Ears. Someone who has protruding ears won't have to worry much because ears don't really hold much value in male attractiveness, so there. In the next video, we'll discuss how ethnicity plays a role in male and female attractiveness. I'll see you there.